Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Nate's DIY Gardening, and welcome to Vermont. We just transitioned here a few months ago, so my last video you saw us breaking down the garden for our transition, and this is where we transitioned to. So we are now in northern Vermont at our new place. So before we get started, show you around the property a little bit. Don't forget to hit up Nate's DIY gardening.com, my website, and also hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button for my YouTube channel. All right, let's get started. Right now we're in our backyard. This is the back of the house. So this is our house right here, and then we have a barn attached to the house. Again, we're in northern Vermont, and so this is kind of like the back of the house. So the goal here is, you look at this tree right here. So from this tree right here to where I'm standing, right here, and going back is going to be the garden area and the dog area also. And then from this tree going forward will be more like a kind of an entertaining area space for different things that we're going to do. So essentially what we're going to try to do here is from this tree right here to where I'm standing, more or less, and then going back a little back past this tree right here, we're gonna put up a kind of a kennel space for our Connie Corso. His name is Goliath. He's about 7 months old right now, probably around about 75 pounds, somewhere in that area, 70, 75 pounds. So we're gonna set up a space around here for him so that he has plenty of space to roam. And then on top of that, we will put a fence around the other areas. So right here, we'll have the garden space going back. Somewhere we see the compost pile over there that I've started, and then somewhere over here we're gonna put some more fruit trees. But this will be the garden area going back, and so that's the plan we're starting off with. So adjacent to our property over here, we have apple trees. So this was kind of like a nice surprise when we actually bought the property. So when we moved here in September, we weren't quite ready because the trees are already full of apples, so we weren't quite ready to harvest and process the apple trees like we want to. But that tree right there and this tree right here are McIntosh apple trees. So we have McIntosh apples on these two trees. And this tree over there had Granny Smith. Technically, this is supposed to be like the state property, whatever, but the last homeowner took care of this side of the property because there's no fence, so we'll take care of it, and then we'll obviously get the apples from there. So as you can see, as we turn back to the house a little bit, there's a nice sized yard for what we want to do. Now I will be able to put up a little bit more permanent structures on this property since we own it. The last property that we were at, we was renting, so I couldn't like put too much permanent stuff there. But now that we're here in northern Vermont, we were able to put up more permanent structure. So again, the garden, some more fruit trees, maybe some cherry trees, maybe some peach trees. And then more likely we'll probably have a chicken coop somewhere on the property. I'm not quite sure where we're gonna put it at yet, but especially with the price of eggs being what they are right now, having your own chickens or your own hens to get your own eggs, it's probably pretty advantageous right now. So we're gonna do that, so we'll decide how we wanna do that. But I just wanted to let y'all know where we're at. So we're in northern Vermont, and like I said, we just moved here in September. And we'll start the process all over again, setting up the garden, setting up certain things. Obviously, being this far north, I will have to choose more vegetables and fruits that are more conducive to being grown in cold climates. So that'll be a little different challenge, and getting stuff to grow here in northern Vermont versus Kansas City, where I was. Kind of had Kansas City down to what I know what I can do, and when I can do it here, it's gonna be a little different. But again, here we are, northern Vermont. So until next time, but please hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. Also check out my Instagram page, Nate's DIY Garden, and also check out my webpage, natesdiygarden.com. Until next time, see you later.